Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Pride TBR. So I'm filming this on June 2nd. I know we're already in Pride Month. I've been very slow to do recordings and stuff, but I really wanted to get this out there because I wanted to share what I'm going to be reading because I'm excited about Pride Month. I am also going to be donating all my proceeds that I gained through ad revenue this month to a local LGBTQ plus charity. So if you guys want to help me out with that, then feel free to share my videos and get that out there because it's all going towards a good cause. But yeah, I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to be reading this month, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let's just dive right in. So the first book I'm reading, which I'm already started, is Openly Straight. This is a book about a boy who goes to a boarding school, and in his old town that he's from, everybody knows that he's gay. But he wants to kind of have like a do-over where that's not like his only label and everybody just knows him as the gay kid. So he's going into this school and he is presumably pretending to be straight so that he can just not have that label on him as like the only thing that people know about him. Like he wants people to know him for who he is rather than just that label. And so he's going into this trying something new. I think it's very exciting and interesting to see how this will play out, and I am already hooked, I will say. It doesn't show like I'm into it that much, but this is about 80 pages in so far. I started this yesterday because I wanted a separate book to read outside when I was out on the deck. I'm pretty particular about, like, I'm okay with like paperbacks and stuff outside, but I have a record of getting pooped on by birds. So yeah, it's some books make it outside, some don't. If I have like a hardcover with like a very special edition, I will not take it outside. Or if I'm borrowing a book from somebody else, I won't read it outside because I don't want to get pooped on. Anyways, I don't know. Birds just don't like me. But yeah, so I started this one yesterday and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm excited to dive back into it later tonight. But yeah, this one's been good. On that same note, I'm also going to read Honestly Ben. Now, this is a follow-up book to that one that I just showed. This is the first one, and then this one is following characters that are introduced in this one. So I'm not going to go too much into the synopsis or even really read. I haven't read the synopsis. I read like the first sentence and saw that it was a character from the other book, and I was like, okay, I need to read the other one first, and then I'll jump into this one. So I don't actually know what this one's about. I just know that it's about those characters, and I'm excited to jump in because I'm really enjoying the other one. So yeah, I think this one's going to be a fun time too, but we're going to have to wait and see. Also, if my skin's super shiny, it's because I just did a skincare routine right before doing this video. So yeah, that's why I'm glistening. All right, so the next book is one that I'm super, super excited about. This is The Haunting at Morsley Manor. So I'm super excited about this because this is a book that I agented for, and George is a phenomenal writer, and this book is now here. I finally have my ARC copy of it. Now, I already have read this book, but I'm going to do a reread of it because this is after it's gone through rounds of revisions with the publisher, with George doing like extra like cuts or writes for new scenes. So I'm going to be rereading it again, and it's going to be interesting to see like what has changed. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. This book doesn't come out until September of this year, but I am hoping that you guys will be eyeing this up in the stores when it does. It's had some pretty good buzz about it so far. I know it's been requested a lot on NetGalley. Also, if you're interested in reading this, you can reach out to me because I do have direct access to the NetGalley link. I can't guarantee that I'll get you a copy of the book, but I can get that passed along so that you could potentially be an ARC reader for it. So yeah, definitely let me know and reach out if you want to. I'm going to read the synopsis for you guys for this one because it sounds so good, and oh, I'm just so excited for you guys to see this book and have it out there in the world. But this is what it says. World famous paranormal investigator Eric Thompson's career took a nosedive after a particularly gruesome case which left most of his camera crew dead. His partner and best friend also abandoned Eric, leaving him floundering. He is soon approached by a mysterious woman who has purchased the supposedly haunted but previously off limits to paranormal sleuths Morsley Manor. To drum up publicity about the house, she hires Eric to perform and host a paranormal investigation on the premises. As he ventures over to England to uncover the darkness bleeding through the veins of Morsley, horrors begin to spring from every corner, and Eric soon begins to realize that not all is as it seems. I'm so excited. And if you look really closely in the cover, the pupil of the eyeball is like the manor. So yeah, I'm just pumped. This cover is so awesome. I love it. I hope you guys love this book. I'm really excited to share my thoughts on this edition of it now that it's gone through some revisions. And yeah, I'm really excited to see you guys read this book. Another book I'm going to be reading this month is God's Grave. I'm going to continue in this series. I read Nevernight a couple months ago and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. So I want to jump back into this world before I forget too much, just because I was having such a good time with the first one. So yeah, and I know if I step away from a series for too long, it's hard for me to jump back into it because I have a hard time remembering all the things that happen. So I kind of want to just get right back into this world and see where we go from where we left off in the first one. And it was quite an ending. So I'm very curious to know what happens with these characters in this one. So yeah, I'm going to be jumping into this one as well. I will also be reading Sink or Swim by Annabeth Albert. This is the second book in a duology, although I think you could read either of these books as their own like one piece story. They're just following like same characters. So I read the first one in this series, and it was following this main character's younger brother, who was in a like fake relationship with his coworker, and they had like a thing going for that first book, and now this book is him exploring more of his sexuality. He is in the Navy, so it's like a Navy gay romance, and I'm totally here for that. I really enjoyed the first book because the first book kind of like they did some stuff with the Navy, but then they went on like a family vacation to like a camping scene, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and so I'm excited to see where they go with this character now. And I'm sure they will have other characters from that first book pop backing up in this one, so that's exciting because I thought that first one was very endearing and heartwarming. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where they go with his story now. But yeah, I also just really like this author. I think she writes gay romance very well, and yeah, I've been excited to like jump into her other books that she's done. They're all different genres. Like she has some for like I think she has some for military, some for like firemen. I did one where it was like hookups that found out they were in the same wedding except on opposite sides, and yeah, just all sorts of different things. So I'm definitely looking forward to exploring more of this author's writing, but this is the one I'm going to be reading for this month. And then the last one I have on this list is Both Sides Now. I have this also on NetGalley. That I know this book came out ages ago, and I'm so bad for my NetGalley TBR. Like I'm terrible, but I'm excited to get into it this time, because yeah, it's been staring at me forever. This one is following a trans main character who I believe is trying to get into their school politics, and that's all I really know about it. I don't want to know too much more going into it. I kind of just want to jump in and see where it takes me. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Um, I think it's going to be a good book. I don't know, but we'll see. I did read another book that was following a trans main character who was also jumping into school politics. And that one I enjoyed quite a bit. So that gives me a lot of hope for this one as well. I think it's going to be a good time. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. And yeah, I think this TBR for this month is going to be great. So yeah, those are all the books that I'm hoping to read this month in the month of June. I'm really excited to read all of them. I think it's going to be a fantastic reading month. And also, I would really appreciate it if you guys help share my videos so that we can get a decent amount to donate to a charity. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going to be reading any books, specifically any LGBTQ plus books. Put those in the comments because I'm always curious to find more of those books to read. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I'll try and be putting out more videos this month, obviously, because I want to generate more ad revenue, but because I've just been so bad at posting and I really know I need to get back into the routine of things. So I'm going to be working hard to make sure that I get some more content out for you guys. Anyways, if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as links by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I try and post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but recently it's been whenever. So yeah. And remember, keep on reading.